not a TV show.
I'm fleeting this.
Hello.
Don't
Hello,
gosh.
everybody.
On
No
air.
pressure, no pressure.
On air. We're back. Welcome to session 2. Welcome to session 2 of The Blur. Everyone is here, ready to take on our first combat scenario. They all have classes now. That's exciting. Everyone's got spells and stuff to hit people with. Just going to quickly remind everyone exactly how we got here. We met each of our characters. First, we met Curtis Gallagher working at Zalarian Integrated Solutions, a job he really doesn't want to work with, currently being bullied by the boss's sons, trying to get him to go out and hang out on Lake Louisville on their pontoon boat. We met Amelia Hung. She works at a nice little speakeasy right between a cute dog. She works at a nice speakeasy, was getting hit on by this very rude army man, and met a really nice dart player named Kyle. We met...
Power rules.
Who did we
love
meet
Kyle.
next? I think we met
Allie.
Danielle. We met Danielle, who ran into an old friend, Allie, who brought her to Amelia's speakeasy, and they all met Kyle. It was great. We met Oliver, our barbarian friend. He works with wood and with axes and makes furniture. And we met his dog Rex, who is currently missing.
Where the
Dead.
fuck is my
We're gonna
boy?
find Rex.
No
He
way
dead, bro.
to find
Where's my
Rex.
dog at?
And finally, we met Finn, and Finn works at a custom welding workshop. He was going on a date with Allie whenever all of our party met right outside the Perot Museum to find a set of enchanted weapons that sent them, teleporting them off location and giving them these incredible abilities. We find out finally that Allie, not actually a human, that's Aliana Yinlin, an elf who was in on trying to get them to this cathedral so that she could get the weapons for herself. Our session ended last week with Aliana being shot through the back of the head with a crossbow and dying in front of everyone's feet. Everyone rolled initiative, and it's now time to have this rumble in the cathedral to find out who is after Allie, who's after those weapons, and why did they want to kill her. So
Call this one the church lurch.
all of this in the church. Let me explain where y'all are at the moment. Think of like an old-timey, like it's almost like a cathedral that has been there for hundreds of years, really. It's got these big ornate stained glass windows lining the ceilings as well as behind the stage. Y'all are on the stage in the front with like podiums with like, there's one with like some holy water for baptisms, and there's one with like the Bible on it. There's about a 30-foot long aisle with pews lining either side. In the very back, which is where y'all are facing towards the back, there are 2 staircases leading up to a balcony seating area. This is a very large cathedral. This balcony is being supported by one beam right in the middle of the aisle. Y'all noticed right at the start of this combat that Aliana was shot with the bolt of a crossbow. And just through passive perception and knowing where everything is, you know that came from the second level. That came from the balcony. Finally, as Allie fell to the ground, dead, you see the sparkle of something in her pocket roll out onto the floor. So, first turn is of something that y'all already rolled initiative. I rolled initiative for all of our enemies, and something comes down the right staircase that you have never seen before. There's no way for you to really explain what this creature is, but it's not human, and that is what's really important. You see this. He's got green skin. He's kind of short. He's got these like claws. He's really thin and these like ears and a long kind of like pointy nose. He's kind of like crawling on the floor. And he takes his full movement toward the aisle. He's about halfway down the aisle. He's holding like a scimitar kind of a thing, running directly at you, or at the 5 of you. and he's like growling and like snarling, kind of. He's like just really kind of fucked up little thing running directly at y'all. So
Hell yeah, I hate him.
the next turn after his turn, all he did was run down the aisle. Next turn is Finn's.
Don't.
I'd like to. I think I'd like to shoot this guy. He doesn't look very friendly. How are we feeling about that? Should we welcome him with open arms, or do you think I should take the shot, you guys?
He has
Should
a
we-
scimitar,
wait,
man. That's
if
pretty
you
awesome.
have, he has like, could he do like a check before he?
Of course,
shoots?
this
So maybe like just see, because maybe just see what you could see first to see if there's any other little guys, because there's still like a ranged person somewhere with a fucking crossbow, right?
Is he just crawling on the
suppose you're
floor?
right. Yeah, that's a good call.
he's running with both legs. Like he's
And
running
he's
with both
just, like,
legs.
in the
One's got a
middle.
scimitar, and he's like
He's a little goblin.
he's like breathing heavy, but obviously his lungs were not built for it. What did you call him, Oliver?
He's a little goblin. He's a little groblin.
So yeah, it's a little goblin. It's a little goblin.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So,
Okay.
Do
Well,
you
yeah,
want to?
let's take a look around. Let's see what we can see.
Okay.
in the mix
Don't get
here.
me wrong. I want you to
Can
fucking
you
know,
get
but-
me? Let me think. Can you get me an insight check, or no, perception check? Just a general perception check.
Yes.
For those of y'all watching, if you want to explain the rules to us at times, let us know. This is our first combat together, so we're all learning.
You said perception
Yeah.
check,
So
right?
I'll need you to roll a d20 for that.
Yeah, rolled a 20.
Oh, like natural 20?
Natural 20.
Okay.
Oh, Natty.
Awesome.
Let's
So,
figure out what the hell is going
You
on.
as the ranger, you take a look around and you have this level of perception and calm-headedness that you don't normally have in these scenarios. It's almost you don't really feel like yourself at the moment. You feel as if there's something else giving you this level of power. That is what you're learning from that specific 20, and I'm going to use those powers to show you what you know. So you are not perceiving this as Finn alone. You are perceiving this as Finn and something else.
Whoa.
You can tell based off of how the crossbow bolt fired. You look up in the balcony and you see another goblin with the crossbow bolt, with the crossbow
There he is.
pointed.
They
and
are
he's-
goblins.
He is
Good call.
loading a second bolt now.
Oh, screw this
Dude.
guy.
Get that,
Mo.
dude.
At the same time,
How
you
far?
hear something pat him on the back and go, "I ain't never seen a fucking shot like that in my life." He fucking hit him.
Oh, mate.
All right.
So
Oh, no.
you can tell there's at least two more up there through your levels of perception, and at the moment, that's all that you can see and hear. So you have your one running down the aisle. He's about 10 feet from you. You have one pointing a crossbow and another one with him.
I'd like to smoke the guy with the crossbow.
With the crossbow. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to need you to roll a roll. If you roll for attack, since this is a ranged item, I roll d20 and add your dexterity modifier to it.
That would be 21.
Damn. Okay.
Nice, dude.
You it hits obviously. So the what you have in your weapon slot, it shows what damage your bow does. Can you roll for damage on that? It should say like 1d8 plus blank or 1d6 plus blank.
D8 plus. Yeah.
So did you roll a 20 or did you roll like a 19?
I rolled an 18 there.
Okay. I need to know if it's a 20 because that would be a critical hit and you deal double damage. But this, since it was not a nat 20,
Like a
you just-
natural 20.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'd have to be a natural 20.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay. That would be 10
A 10?
total.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me explain what happens. You reach back into your quiver, and it did not. When you got teleported, you were jostled about, and when you got here, there were no. From what you can feel, the weight of your quiver was pretty much empty. Right? There's nothing there. As you reach back to your quiver, an arrow flies into it without you having to get it. It's
What
as
the
if just
fuck?
complete
Oh my God.
reaction of
Dude, I love it when that happens.
you. And again, This is not Finn performing these. Finn knows. Finn, you don't have ranged weapons down on the farm where you grew up. You know, we worked with fire and you blew up some stuff. Something gives you this instinct to reach back into your quiver. An arrow flies directly into it. You cock it, you launch, and you shoot the arrow straight into his head, just a splatter in the back of his skull, back on the ground. You hear the one that was patting him on the back go like, "Jesus Christ!" and he runs. He starts booking it. You no longer see him right next to him.
All right, so
he's completely dead.
We've got some religious goblins on our hands, you guys.
So like we don't have to do anything.
Very aware.
True.
So he's dead. That was your action. You could still move this turn if you would like.
Yeah, I'd like to check if there are any higher vantage points other than the stairs that they're coming from.
Any higher vantage points other than the stairs? Could I get an insight check?
Dude.
18.
8. Stop rolling so damn good.
Smoking.
Bro, yeah.
So there are windowsill sort of like perches that if you were to be athletic or acrobatic enough, you could perch on those windowsills at the very top where the stained glass windows are. It would take a very high jump to get there though. And there does not appear to be any way to climb up there. The highest vantage point other than there would be the stage that you were currently standing on.
Are there curtains on the stage?
You could fly.
Can I tell you that I have the jump spell?
You can talk. You have the jump. You have the jump spell, correct?
I have the jump spell.
Can you explain to them
what
what a jump spell does?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jump spell. You touch a creature, the creature's jump distance is tripled until the spell ends.
Oh,
yes.
Walk around and find out. Let's do that shit. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking too.
So he cannot cast that on your turn at the moment, obviously. But on his turn, he has to be able to reach out and touch. So, but that does. Do you want to move anywhere at this point? You can't take any more action, so it's not like you can move behind a pew and hide. But you can run somewhere else. If
Is there anyone in front of me? I don't want to move past people.
Your positioning at the moment, I took it by default. Connor or Oliver, your barbarian is in the front. Behind Oliver, to the right is Danielle, and to the left is Curtis. And then directly to Oliver's left is Finn. Directly to Oliver's right is Amelia.
My charisma is really, really bad.
You know what? I'm on a hot streak right now, so I think I'm going to try and hop up on that little perch there.
You cannot do that this turn because your action of attacking was already the attack that you did. Each turn is 6 seconds basically in real time, so that is the end. That's the last action you could perform on your turn. You can run over.
Okay.
You could run over to it so that you may jump there later. But remember that Curtis must touch you in order for the cast or the jump spell to work.
Gotcha. All right.
You could maybe take cover
chill.
or something, right? Or
Well, I don't want to move too far from. I don't want to move too far from Curtis.
Okay.
Sweet.
So awesome. So that concludes Finn's turn. So that leads us to Danielle. It is now your turn.
All right. So we've still got the one guy running at us, right?
There's one running at you currently, yes.
Okay.
And the other thing I reminded you of at the start is something rolled out of Allie's pocket right at the start of the.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to snatch that up real fast. Figure out what's going on with that.
Okay, so you look down, and it appears to be a silver flute. Something like a musical flute, kind of an instrument with some drilled in holes. And it feels like almost ice cold to the touch. It's not just a cold piece of metal, something is infusing this with some sort of power.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to try to play it. Why not?
Flute has power. Whoa,
you're gonna use your action.
Ballsy.
You're gonna use your action to just immediately play it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Are you guys
totally
okay
should.
with that?
I think definitely play the flute.
I mean, do your thing, yeah.
That lady teleported us here, and she seemed magic as hell. Let's fucking.
Yeah, it seems kind of
I
risky
don't
though.
know.
What if
Do you
it's
think
like
she would
the
have a
Infinity
dangerous
Gauntlet?
flute on her person?
Yeah, let's see what these people play.
Maddie starts playing it, and just kills half of you. Right?
Yeah, is it like a doomsday flute?
Danielle, you pick up the flute. What do you say to everybody as you pick it up?
I say, it's
Hey,
it's a flute, you guys.
You guys, look, it's a flute.
look at this.
All right, you're gonna play it.
Yeah.
Or should I give it to? Well, okay.
Who's the bard again?
Play it.
Yeah, I
It's
was
me.
gonna say, let me give it to Michelle's character. What is your name?
Amelia.
Let me give it to Amelia because
Okay.
she's the musician.
Cool. So you're going to hand that to Amelia.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then I guess what do you want to do? That's all a flourish. So you still have a turn. You can continue to look around this cathedral. You could try and find something to do with the dude running directly at you.
Well, okay, so I have the detect good and evil.
You're gonna cool.
Would you guys be down with me kind of like seeing what's going on in the or are we just gonna assume that everyone's evil and just
No, I mean, I
do
think
some
we should
murders?
definitely check, but I'm ready to slash this guy's head off.
I mean, we kind of need to gather some information. I feel like we should
That's
keep
true.
Does
him
that affect the
alive
actual
and ask him
cathedral, too?
questions.
Like, what does that spell do? I don't know what that does.
Yeah, like what
Detect
all
good and evil.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's take a read, shall we?
I really hope that they are bad because I'm gonna feel really shitty if I
Just shoot him.
Absolutely.
Did you
Like,
kill him?
One
Oh,
shot.
yes.
One shot
Yeah.
immediate hit.
killed
I
his
laid his
son.
ass out, bro.
You killed his son.
For the duration, you know
I
if there
thought-
is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you. So detect good and evil would just tell you if there's evil in front of you, which
And that little goblin looks pretty angry.
you can detect that with your eyes. I don't think you need to use a spell slot for
I
it.
didn't
Right.
say
Well,
shit.
so we're not really a big fan of judging books by their cover in this household, Ben.
If you
But-
wanted
Speak
to,
for yourself.
if you want to do like just a perception check to detect what his intentions are,
I'll just do a perception check.
okay.
Yeah.
So could you roll a d20 for me?
Mm-hmm. So we've got, and then let me check my. Bloop. It's going to be a 14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's running at you with blood in his eyes. He's out for blood, and truly nothing is going to stop him from getting at you and attacking.
Okay, so then I am going to I'll just jump out of the way.
Okay, so
Kind of.
Pussy.
she is your cleric. It's probably a good idea for her to be safe. She's the only one that can heal people.
Fucking
I'm gonna-
pussy.
I'm gonna jump off the stage.
Off of the stage.
Mhm.
Cool. So directly in front or like to the right, because you're on, or no, to the left, because you're on Oliver's left.
To the left.
Cool. So you just jump off the stage. You're on the ground now. You are like sort of tucked in between the side of the stage and the wall.
Okay.
The goblin that was running forward with the scimitar would have to run down the aisle and then run down the front pew and then come and get you. So you're out of harm's reach.
Cool.
Is there anything else that you would like to do with your turn?
I think that's it for now.
And you gave the flute to Amelia, correct?
And I gave the flute to Amelia.
Perfect. So,
I was about to play a whole concert. So many instruments.
what's the jazz
one-man
flute
band?
part of Anchorman where he's coming up under the bathroom stall? He's like, woo! Like that's gonna be Amelia. Okay, so at the end of your turn, Danielle, there is a burst of light that comes from the left staircase, the bottom of the left staircase. The right staircase is where the first one ran down. A burst of light that comes from the left staircase. You see almost a zebra-esque zigzag pattern of light that shoots out of just nowhere.
Cool.
And whenever the smoke dissipates, another goblin is right there with a scimitar.
Yeah, same looking guy.
Mm-hmm. Almost. Yeah, just another one, basically. He's right there, and he takes his movement as well, and is now side by side with the other goblin. There's two coming at down the aisle right now. Yes, so he ends his turn slightly behind the one in front. Let me write this down so I can remember who we have. That turn then goes to you hear up top again from the goblin that you heard patting his dude on the
Big
back
guy.
and freaking out, the religious one that you were saying. He has a bow. He pulls out an arrow and is taking aim at Finn. And so he's taking aim at Finn with a bow. And I am gonna roll. What's your AC, Finn? Your armor class?
14.
14. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So he takes this bow out, cocks it, and he aims directly at Finn. And he goes, wait, 1 second. He goes, okay. So he pulls it out, he cocks it, and he goes, "This is for killing my boy Grip Hook!" And he lets go, and it just completely fucking misses. Like, just whiz right over, and it knocks over the holy water directly to the
Grip
left of
Hook
you.
had beginner's luck.
Yeah, Grip Hook had a good shot. This dude got fucked, though. Completely just whizzes right by, hits the holy water, and spills it on the ground.
Not the holy water.
Oh, shit. How are we going to baptize these babies, bro?
Where'd all these babies come from?
So
kids.
that leads us to Curtis. It's now your turn.
So wait, I have to move first, or I can.
You can do either. You can move, cast a spell, or cast a spell then move. You can move a little bit, cast a spell, and then move back if you want to. You can split up your movement however you want to.
Dude, I think definitely give Finn jump.
Yeah.
Right?
So yeah, first thing I'm gonna do is give Finn jump.
Okay, cool. So there's no roll you have to make for a jump, correct?
No, I don't think so. It just says. No, it just lasts a minute.
All right. So for a minute, he has jump height. So by the time it's his next turn, he will be able to use that jump. So that is your first spell slot. If you could just make sure that you're, that wasn't a cantrip, correct? That is a spell.
Yeah, that's a spell.
Okay, so you're down to one spell slot now. That is your action. If you would like to take any movement after this.
And I can't cast a cantrip at all?
No, a cantrip and spells are both actions.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna move out of the way of that charging dude.
Okay, cool. So are you gonna go to like the opposite side of the stage? Like, I know Danielle's on the left side of the stage near the wall. Are you gonna go just drop down on the stage from the stage and go to like to the right side between the stage and the wall, or are you gonna go like near the pews? Where are you thinking of going?
That first location you said sounds great.
Cool. So the way the stage is set out, you have your stage, it's like elevated, and then there are like aisles on either side of the stage that connect to the front, to the main aisle. So Danielle on the left, Curtis on the right.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect. So that is Curtis, is that your turn? That's your turn, I believe. Movement, action. We're all learning, right? We're having a good time. So Oliver, now it's you.
Oh, baby. Okay. I want to... So you said, are these goblins like 15 feet away from me?
They're about 10.
10.
Okay. One is 10 feet away and one is directly behind him.
I'm going to go into a rage.
Hell yes, you are. He's using his bonus action to go into a rage.
I'm going to say, what the hell? And then...
Thanks, Bobby.
And then let's Yeah, I'm gonna like move forward and then swing, like I'm gonna.
Okay.
Can I like swing while I move?
You will
Like
move
go
up to
through
him and then
them?
you will attack. So,
Okay. Can I not hit? Are they not close enough to where can I hit them both at the same time?
let me look this up. If anyone in the
They're
chat
pretty
knows about
close.
if Cleave exists, but
Yeah.
can melee attacks Cleave 5e. I love Google. This is great. Cleave attack rules and mechanics. Is there official rules about Cleave's attacks?
Right.
You need to be a master of the weapon to be able to cleave.
Gotcha.
You would need to attack twice. So you could only attack one at a time.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well then, yeah, I'll still rage and then attack the first guy.
Okay. So Oliver, you, your dog is missing, right? You've been
I'm
teleported
pissed off.
all the fuck around Dallas tonight. You were just
God damn it! I just got off work an hour ago.
And you were sent all the way here. Someone lied to you about knowing something about your parents. Okay? And because of that, you're here. You're normally quite calm and compassionate. You deal with some pretty tough to deal with customers every single day at the Spruce. All of that fades away. And the passion and rage of someone that is not you wells up under you, and just a yell.
tree.
What comes out of you, like as you yell with a rage? What are you mad about? What does Oliver say?
What do I say?
What are you mad about, man?
Your
Trump
dog?
2020.
Fuck 2020. Yeah.
Keep it great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So with a passion and rage, Oliver yells, "Fuck 2020," runs directly up to this snarling goblin who you are probably twice the size of, and I'm going to need you to roll for attack. If you could roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
The strength. Yeah, okay. 17.
17. Okay, that hits. That hits. Okay. Can you roll for damage, please?
It's a D12.
D12?
What
Really?
about my attack bonus? Do I add that
with rage?
plus-
Does rage have to add an attack damage or just an attack bonus? Let me see.
It does. It adds +2 damage.
+2 damage? Okay, so then roll a d12, add 2, and then whatever other modifiers you had in next to your great axe.
But see, okay, here's the deal. It's a lot more than that.
Really?
It's like, yeah. It's
Explain to me.
1d12
Explain to me
plus-
how much
it says-
damage.
It says attack bonus +5, damage 1d12 +3, and then +2.
Yeah, so you're at least going to deal 5 damage to this dude.
Okay. Hang on, I dropped my dice.
How far away did you roll that? You know it only counts if you roll
It
it.
doesn't count.
Close,
I didn't roll
right?
it. It fell out of my lap.
If it landed on the ground, that doesn't count as a roll.
I didn't even
Okay.
look at it. We don't even know what it was. 11.
11?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You
So
lift.
it's like 17. No, 16.
God.
16 plus
Okay.
2 plus 3.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What about the attack bonus?
Attack bonus is in when you roll for your attack. So your
for a
17 would
crit.
have been 22. A crit is still only on a 20,
God.
on a nat 20.
Okay, cool.
So
Okay,
you work with
So-
wood daily, correct, Oliver?
Yeah, every
You've
day.
held axes before.
Yep.
This
That's when I
axe.
chop the trees down. I call it pre-wood.
As you lift
Yeah, this
up,
man definitely works with wood.
you lift up this axe, and it should be heavier than it feels. But as you lift it, the rage that comes with it, light as a feather, right? You swing
Yes.
this down at the goblin in
Yes.
front of you, and
Right
boom,
down the middle.
this massive, almost rubble. There is a crack in the ground where the axe hit, and there is a splatter of what used to be a goblin and green blood
Fuck.
dripping in
Yeah.
the crater. Okay.
Yep.
So
Damn, man.
let's
Okay.
find out which one that was. Oh yeah, that one he did.
Front one.
2 dead.
Oh man.
That's the one that was running through the pews, right?
Yes, there's still one running through the pew right behind him. And
I thought it was like, is it to the right of the stage?
No, he's
there's one in the
directly
aisle.
behind. So
Right,
there was
okay.
one that Oliver just killed. There was one directly behind. You have a short bow in the rafters at the moment.
Okay, so there's still one in front of me.
There is
Right.
still one in front of you. Yes. Do I have any more
movement?
You have done 10.
Because I moved yeah.
You've done 10 feet of movement. Both were right next to each other. If you move away, he will get an attack of opportunity on you.
Copy. Okay.
If you stay, he will attack you next turn, most likely.
Right.
Unless he runs right past you and takes an attack from you, which he just learned probably not the best idea for him to do.
Right. Can I do like an insanely primal scream right in his face to try to scare him after I just made his friend into a pancake?
I would consider that an action, but you could scream for flavor if you really want to.
Okay, we'll do it for flavor.
For
just
flavor.
imagine it in everyone's head.
Yeah. So you smack axe on the ground and then
I go.
You muted, so none of us heard that. You just went.
I go.
Perfect.
I go. All right. So.
Oh my god.
With that, next turn, you see coming down the left stairs. This one was here all along. Another goblin with a scimitar coming down the left stairs. He does not run down the aisle. He starts climbing over the pews, and he's like crawling on it like a primal, like a little weasel. And he's got a scimitar in the back as well. He is about 10 feet from you. He's pretty much parallel to the one directly in the middle of the aisle now, but he's on top of the pews. Just on all fours, looking like a little rat. So that's that goblin's turn, and now we're on to Amelia.
Hello.
Hi.
What would you like to do, Amelia?
Is playing the flute an action?
Yes.
Okay.
Using an object is playing like an action.
Okay, I'll play the flute.
You're gonna play the flute?
Actually, the goblin's still like climbing through the pews, huh?
He is still climbing through the pews. He is on the left side, so he is coming for Danielle.
Okay, I'll play the flute towards him.
You're gonna play the flute at him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that he hears it.
Okay.
I like it.
So you turn to this goblin, and you don't play a flute. Amelia, you do not have much of any musical talent. You've sung some karaoke at your bar, and you know a lot of music, but you don't play woodwinds. You know. You start playing into this flute, and an inner peace. You start to feel this comfort and peace within you that just radiates among the 5 of you, these 5 new acquaintances. All of your anxieties and fears surrounding these little goblin monsters you've never seen before. You don't understand why you're in the middle of this scenario. All of those anxieties go away, and a lot of calm feelings fill all of you.
I need one of these in real life.
You do, right? I would love one. And all of your max hit points and current hit points increase by 5. As you play into this, the flute melts away and is gone.
What?
Oh.
So we all have more?
If you would like to switch your health points up and add 5 more, then you absolutely may.
Wow.
Man,
For the rest of the game?
For the rest of this combat.
Okay.
We need to hear more of these absolute slappers coming from you.
You got any tunes?
Yeah.
What does it sound like
when
when
my
you
favorite song
when you play
That's what I
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow,
Come on.
Lizzo, is that you?
Wait. Hold on. I can whistle.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, just kidding. No one gets HP. So yes, everyone's HP increases. Max and current HP increases by 5. I know no one's been hit yet, but max HP and current HP all increase by 5.
Huge.
Okay.
Sweet.
Goblin's still around.
There is still one diagonal to your left, about 20 feet, going towards Amelia. There is still one with a short bow up top on the balcony.
Is talking in action?
No, you can say whatever you want. If you want to pass information to any of your team or your party, or if you want to just yell at one for fun, then go for it.
Did Connor get rid of the other goblin that was charging center?
Oh, there is one still charging center. You're correct. So there are 3.
3?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask the goblins why they're coming after us.
You want to talk to these motherfuckers?
Why they're here?
What's
in
going
the
on,
first place?
guys?
Okay.
Who are they here for?
So one is currently one is currently crawling down the pews, and he's just like, he looks at you as you play the flute at him, and he's sort of like confused and concerned, and
the fuck are you looking at?
You should never have come here. And then he just keeps running towards.
Well, why are we here? We don't even know why we're here.
And he looks you in the eyes and he says, "A new age is coming," and then turns away.
Cool. Squish him too.
A new age is coming? The fuck does that mean?
That's been about 6 seconds. That's your turn of talking. At the end of that turn, as he says, "A new age is coming," that same blast of light, you see a blast of zebra zigzag stripe type of light from up above behind the one with the short bow. And then one Amelia directly behind you.
Okay.
The one behind you is holding a scimitar. And the one up top also has a short bow.
Okay.
So 2 up top, 1 down the aisle, 1 on top of the pews, 1 behind you with a scimitar. It is the one behind you's turn. So, I'm having to keep track of all these because you guys keep just fucking murdering them as soon as possible. I have to keep track of everyone's HP.
Can I suck his dick?
I was gonna ask that.
Why?
If there's
That's
a
like a
big
thing
guy,
Could be a weakness.
He's
all in my face.
Hey, let's not. We don't even know if they have dicks. Let's not assume.
True.
All right?
Can we perception check if they have dicks?
Goblins known for their weaknesses fellatio.
Please.
Give me just 1 second.
That'll be my flourish.
I need to write down the locations of all these guys for real quick.
Oh, I thought you were Googling whether or not fellatio
Whether or not you
was-
can suck dick.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You said the world was our oyster, Ben.
The world is
Yeah.
your oyster. You could do anything, but I don't
Let's
want to roll
slurp it.
damage on. I don't want to roll damage on you sucking this thing's dick. That's such a bad
Would it be
idea.
damage or would it be HP?
Suck
Increase
his
in
tonsils
HP.
You're not gonna-
straight out.
You're not going to increase
Come
his HP by
on.
sucking his dick. That's a terrible idea.
I don't know. Every guy has always.
Well, no, go ahead.
Give me just a second.
What's up?
Nah, never mind.
Whatever you say.
I have somewhere to be, so I have to go. It's been really fun.
Danielle just like disappears into thin air.
Sorry, I'm just about done with this. Y'all are complicated. It's
Complicated because we killed.
So there's one
Kill the
Because we're so
goblin.
good.
There is one
him.
directly behind Amelia. He appears behind Amelia, holds out his scimitar, and he. What's your AC? I'm pretty sure this hits.
12.
Yeah, he slices down and hits you for Amelia He hits you for.
Am I gonna die?
You're definitely gonna take some damage.
This motherfucker.
Yep.
He hits you for.
And here I was wanting to get him head.
He hits you for 6.
Oh,
Okay.
you're okay.
So he appears behind you, and he says, "Those weapons were never yours," and hits you right in like the shoulder and deals 6 points of damage.
Hmm.
So they shot what's her face, so they weren't hers either.
Yeah.
So,
Ooh. This is starting to unfold.
you're starting to learn some clues.
He
Yeah, man, I'm starting
Like
to
we were
catch
meant
on
for,
to this.
man.
Yeah.
I know what's going on now.
Josh can read.
So, Finn, it is now your turn again, Finn.
All right. Here's a business.
You can jump really far now.
Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
What's your vertical like? What's your vertical like? What's Finn's vertical like just naturally? Because it increases
Naturally?
by 3.
Like
Yeah,
by a factor of 3.
Yeah, by a factor of 3.
What's your vert, dude? What's your vert, bro?
Jump.
Yeah,
Slater,
Finn,
what's
what's
your
your
vert? We'll take that
do I
to be
just
vert,
throw
man?
something out there?
Throw out a
I can
number.
Definitely. Yeah, like I can.
6 feet. Wow.
How many
cool.
boxes,
I can
bro?
A couple
Definitely,
pizza
I can-
boxes.
Yeah, a couple pizza boxes. Yeah, there we go.
Slater's got some
That's
hops.
what I'm trying to get
from
out
what
the
I
front
remember.
door.
So, what are you gonna do with your turn there?
I would love to hop on up to that little perch that we were talking about earlier.
Are you gonna go to? There are perches on either side. Are you gonna go to the left or to the right side? Remember, on the left where you're looking, there is one in the pews. On the right, Amelia is directly behind you, getting shot or getting scimitard.
I don't know. You guys think I should? Do you guys think I should just smoke the guy that's like hacking up Amelia? Or
She
what's-
might
Yes.
appreciate
Smoke
that.
them and then jump up there.
Why is that a question?
Well, I didn't know if
Save
I
me.
Jump up there and get a better vantage point.
This
Right.
could also get you more vision of what's going on up on the second floor.
Yeah, I feel like hop up there. Somebody else can jump in or.
I'm gonna try to throw my axe.
Am I just gonna die?
That's an interesting.
No!
move. Yeah, they're running away from you. Good
No,
luck.
no. We're not gonna let him get you again. But I think the move is for you, you and Danielle to move closer next time, so she can. I don't know if she can even heal you like currently. Can you? Can you do that?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, tight.
I can. Well, hold on. Let me. I can.
I feel like that's theoretically the
Yeah.
move, because Ben, you said that they're moving away, right?
Moving
Well,
away.
one guy.
Away from me?
No, they're running
The one
straight
dude?
at you.
No, the one guy that just sliced her.
No, he sliced and he stayed. That was his turn.
So he's like,
Gotcha.
He's right on top
Alright.
of her.
Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna hop up to the. I'm on the left side already, correct?
Yes, you are.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna hop up to the one that's directly behind me.
All right, so you take your movement to jump. You burst almost 20 feet in the air, just like as if the stage like shudders under the force of your jump, and you effortlessly perch on the windowsill of this stained glass window, and you like nearly this Christ-like figure with sunlight shining into where you're standing. You
behind you.
could you give me an insight check?
Yes.
Insight onto whether or not.
Or no, perception. I keep saying insight instead of perception. Perception check.
somebody call the council.
That would be 10.
A 10?
Yep.
So you look up at the balcony. There are only 2 left up there. The 2 with short bows. One on either side of where that support for the balcony was. So you have that support for the balcony, the lone support, where the aisle is. And then on either side of that support, you have 2 with short bows looking at and aiming directly at the party.
What's that support looking like? How sturdy is it?
Thick and wooden.
Can't get that with an
Sounds
arrow.
like
Yeah.
I like them thick and wooden.
Mhm. Me too.
Stop it.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
trying to have fun and y'all keep turning it horny. You're being attacked by goblins in a church. The least sexual thing.
That's hot.
Yeah.
To you.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
hot.
know.
Yeah,
What's
man.
that?
You're
Problems
starting
with
to
A
get
running.
I
I
hate
mean,
y'all.
come on.
I hate y'all. Okay, I hate y'all. So
Yeah,
you still
alright,
have
I'm gonna-
you still have an attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this boy off my girl Amelia.
Okay, can you roll for attack?
My
So
white
D20
knight.
D20 plus your dexterity modifier. Or there should be an attack bonus on where your weapon is on your character sheet. Just add that to your D20.
Add that to my
Oh,
D20.
my savior, Finn. Finn.
Oh shit. That's a 6.
A 6. Okay, so
Fuck.
you shoot, and you just whiz by his head, just miss him,
Fuck. Off my game today.
and you are
I
up.
gave you jump.
Hey, Finn, fuck you, man.
Oh no! Was that a 1? You rolled a natural 1? You didn't tell me that. Okay.
Oh,
you,
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. You don't miss.
Okay,
You
yeah.
hit Amelia.
Oh fuck.
I knew it. I knew that was.
Can
gonna
you roll
happen.
for damage?
I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh,
Am I gonna die?
oh my god.
You bitch!
Yeah, hold on.
Dude, that's. Oof.
Oh god.
The old switcheroo. He was so good.
Yeah, that's
I
5.
swear.
5 damage. Okay, so you
Yeah.
reach back in your quiver again. An arrow flies up into your hand just by complete reaction. You, with dedication and aim to take out this goblin, pull back with all of your might, let go. And what do you say? What do you say to this goblin as you shoot aim directly at his head?
That shit, bitch.
You.
All right. And as the arrow flies, it goes straight into the shoulder of Amelia, taking 5 points of damage.
You
Oh,
hit
not
me!
that bitch.
You hit me! Do you even have eyes? The hell's wrong with you?
I'm still learning this whole bow and arrow thing. Like, I smoked the guy earlier. You saw it. Like,
You should have taken the
I thought it
book.
was hot. I
You
thought it was
should've taken
hot.
the book.
You got hit in
You
the
should've
face
taken the
over
book.
weekend with the water bottle. It's not your fault.
Give that shit back
exactly.
to Curtis
Yeah,
right
I'm a
now.
little- yeah.
With that, it is now Danielle. Is now your turn.
Okay, so how many hit points does Amelia have?
How many was that?
That
From the
was,
arrow?
From the
From
arrow was
fucking
5.
Finn?
It was 5 more. So you took
Okay,
6.
so I'm
from-
at 2.
Oh,
2.
shit.
Oh my
You are not
God.
having a good time.
Yeah, Amelia.
I
is
fucking
just,
wonder why.
Amelia's
Finn?
just
Yeah, 'cause you got-
bleeding.
That's right after shooting.
Maybe,
No, you're too shit
you
to
should
get
have
away
given
from
the
these-
bow and arrow to
No.
These
Curtis.
fucking- no, dude, you're too shit to get away from these goblins. Like, come on, like you got sliced. You got
How are
sliced.
you gonna
Giving you
try
the
and
jump
defend
boost.
your
He
actions
phased
when
in.
you're the one who hit me
He
in
faced
arm?
in directly behind her. So,
It's a lot easier to learn how to run away than it is to use a bow and arrow. So
okay. So where are we? Where are we at, Danielle?
So I'm going to use healing word
On Amelia.
on Amelia.
Does the healing word have a range?
60 feet.
You have it.
Yeah.
So how much healing does that do?
It says, let me see. 1d4 plus spellcasting modifier. So.
And that's on your 3rd page of your character sheet.
Yes. Which is the modifier the ability or
It's
yeah.
spellcasting ability would be.
Okay. Cool. So let me roll this.
Hope for high. Hope for high.
Hold on.
Please.
All right. So we got 3
Plus
3. So 6.
6 HP.
Hey,
Mhm.
I got 6
Mhm.
hell yeah, bro. You're
on top
8,
of my
baby.
2.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're
So
welcome.
you're back to 8. So
Thanks.
do you want to take any other actions or no actions? You have movement this turn.
Where is everybody right now?
make sure you're safe. I think
Yeah,
that's.
that's what
I think.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm
Everybody,
still, like, tucked in by the wall,
we've
right?
seen from Finn, there are 2 on the balcony. There's one with a scimitar behind Amelia still. There is one directly in front of Curtis in the middle of the aisle with a scimitar. There are
And
4.
I'm on
But no,
like,
you
the
mean
other side,
me.
right?
You mean
Like
me
I'm on
right
the
now.
left
I meant
side.
Oliver, sorry. And you're on the opposite. You're on the left side. There's none there. Or there's one on the pews. So
Yeah,
it's
but I'm
5.
like tucked behind the wall and stuff.
You're like between the wall and the aisle. He would have to crawl over some pews, which counts as difficult terrain. He could possibly make it near you next turn, but he's not close enough to attack because the pews count as difficult terrain.
Cool. So then I'm gonna just like stay tucked into my little nook.
So I'm just going to narrate what's going on here. You take this staff with live vegetation and ivy growing off of it. And as you see to you, new best friend, Amelia, that you met at the bar, there's a sense of just like anger towards these goblins, so you want to make sure she's okay. You smash the staff on the ground, and a burst of light comes from under the staff. What color is it? What does it look like? What does your magic look like?
It's like green and sparkly.
Awesome. That is incredible. This green sparkly magic is like sent under, almost kind of like sparks under the staff, and with like tendrils sort of surrounds Amelia and heals her up 6 points. So she's back to a healthy place. Let me see. This now, there is another goblin's turn. He looks at Oliver, who's currently demolished one of his friends. Griphook is dead. He's been killed by Finn. And now, what's another fucking goblin name? Goblin names.
Steven.
Slip snack.
Yeah. Scrippy snack. Zebs. He looks he sees Zebs demolished into a pulp. There's nothing remaining of Zebs.
Names?
And he yells at Oliver, "I was in Zeb's wedding, you bitch!" And he gets this he pulls out a quiver from his he pulls out an arrow from his quiver and puts it in his bow. I know how attacks work. And he hits you, Oliver, for...
Okay, but I am still raged. Keep in mind.
You are raged. What does that do for his attack rolls?
It stops like all like bonus damage, like cleaving or slicing or something.
You have it. I believe it halves. You get resistance to cleaving and bludgeoning and piercing damage, but you aren't removed from it. I think damage resistance is just half.
Right.
So, he hits you for 5 piercing damage divided by 2. So we round up 3. You take 3 piercing damage as it sticks into your right shoulder while you have your axe.
Okay.
At the same time, now, Krung, our little goblin Krung, looking directly at you with his scimitar, raises his scimitar and says, "Zebs was my brother." He's more sad than he is angry at you. Just tears rushing down his face. He goes,
"Oh, baby.
That was my brother."
I want to squish him next.
There's a lot to take in a short amount of time.
He swings at you and misses.
Hell yeah.
So,
All that sadness.
finally, one more. There's one more goblin, the second goblin in the balcony that was teleported in. The second goblin on the balcony, but that was teleported in. Second, he wasn't the one with the crossbow that shot Allie. He was the second one with the bow. He sees Amelia in distress and understands that this is an opportunity for him to strike, and he rolls to attack for Amelia. 13. Does a 13 hit, Amelia? Your armor class, your AC.
Yeah. It
Okay.
fucking hits.
No.
Good hits? Okay, so he hits
man.
for 3 damage.
He's a weak little bitch.
Could have done better, bitch.
Yeah.
And this goblin sees all of his just all of these personally affected goblins who all seem to have some sort of familial relation to the dead ones, and he's just like, whatever they say goes, and shoots directly at you. He was sort of invited to the party late, so you get hit for 3 damage.
So you're saying I have 2 arrows in my shoulder?
Uh-huh.
You get hit in the other shoulder this time.
Oh,
Like
great.
pasties.
Yeah, they're bad.
Oh, hey, you should keep those. I might need them later.
Ooh, good point. Good point.
Hey,
Yeah.
Finn, I hope you die.
So
Hope you fall off that ledge, bro.
our next turn is Curtis. Curtis, there are, just to remind you, there are 2 with short bows in the balcony. There's one directly behind Amelia. There's one on the pews, and Zebs is in the middle with Oliver. They're in a little skirmish.
All right. I'm going to use a cantrip, Firebolt, to take out the goblin right behind Amelia.
Awesome. So I believe that's a spell attack, correct? So like you have to aim it. Firebolt.
Um.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Yes. Make a ranged spell attack.
A ranged spell attack. So you roll a d20 and add your spell attack modifier. I believe it's +5 for you or +4. One of the two. It's on your 3rd page of your character sheet.
Spell casting ability.
I think it's the other one.
Or
The one
spell
to the right.
attack bonus.
Spell attack bonus. So you will add that to a d20.
Okay. 9, 13.
13. It hits. So
Okay.
you get to roll 1d10 fire damage at this behind the goblin behind Amelia.
Fuck, man. Where's my pen?
It looks like a little diamond. It's this one.
Yeah. Yes, indeed it does. Okay. 6.
6. He bursts into flames, just screaming as his skin melts and then chars and then becomes dust and shrivels into nothing on the ground, directly in front of Amelia.
I just got the book.
Yeah, so this again, so I want to reiterate, as I've reiterated for everyone, you open this book with texts that you cannot read, but an intuition within you, almost as a reactionary decision. You open the book, you know exactly what to turn to. You point your hand in the direction of this goblin, and what I'll ask you as well. What color is the fire?
Dude, it is purple. Fuck.
Purple fire. This
Flames.
purple fire that is white hot in the middle, concentrated on this goblin, bursts him into flames, and then he melts and crumbles. Completely gone. Let me make sure I kill the right one here on my sheet. Guess what? Goblin G is dead. Awesome.
You only need OBLINN.
Yeah. Oliver, that is now your turn.
Wait, can I move?
Oh, you can move. I apologize. You can move.
Okay. You know what? Never mind. Sorry. I'm staying where I am for now.
Staying where you are. Perfect. All right. Oliver, you're up. How long does
Okay.
rage last?
I think we determined it was a minute.
A minute.
I
Enough
think
people's
so.
turns have gone. It's 6 seconds. You're no
Right.
longer in a rage.
Right. Okay. However,
Zebs is currently in front of you, full HP.
and he's the only one near me.
There's one to your left on the pews, but in order to
How
get
far
to
away
him,
is he?
and if you went to go towards him, Zebs would get an attack of opportunity on you.
I want to. How far away is the guy close to me? Is
What
he like
you see-
already within?
What you
Zeb,
see in
he has
front
a
of you?
name, right?
I don't respect their kind. I
What
don't
you
know.
see
I
in
don't
front
know
of
them yet.
you see Zeb's directly in front of you, and you see 10 feet behind Zeb's
Yeah.
is the support for the balcony.
Okay, I want to grab Zeb's head and throw him as hard as I fucking can into the balcony support.
Interesting.
I'll step
Ooh,
forward and grab his little noggin.
Okay, I need to
I
think
love
of
it.
how
I
hard that
love it.
is. I need to think of how
I
hard
was
that
hoping
is.
you would destroy that balcony support.
Trying
With the
to
goblin.
Rules.
with
I
the
wanna
goblin's
get rid
pretty
of-
cool.
I want to trash this place.
Can you roll me a strength check? Or I guess that would be
certainly can.
athletics, an athletics check.
Okay. You had me do strength for the bookcase.
Yes. Athletics
Okay,
is
okay.
strength.
Okay, it's also throw. Okay, yeah.
Oliver said, "Fuck this cathedral."
What did you roll, Oliver?
Oliver, no.
I rolled a 1.
A natural 1?
Yeah, plus 3.
Okay. You reach
Fuck
down.
me, dude.
You reach down to get Zeb's. Zeb's is still tears down his face as he has just swung and missed you. He's turned around. And have you seen that scene in Spider-Man where he just like catches all of the food with his cafeteria tray?
Yeah.
Your hand, as you go to grab his head, Zeb's comes right out the way without even looking. And he looks down and he bites your arm with his jagged goblin teeth and looks you
Ew.
in the eyes as tears and snot come down his face and run onto your arm.
I hate this guy so
And you
much.
see him with
this little twerp.
he's got
dude.
skin in his mouth, and now his sadness turns to anger as he goes, "My brother."
Okay,
And
okay,
he
okay.
deals
What?
4 points of damage.
Fuck. That's a strong
much,
bite.
like,
That's
one
stronger than
damage?
his little
Goblins
sword.
have good teeth.
Oh my god. I hate goblins.
He is now attached to your arm.
Fucking
There's no
okay,
getting
okay,
that off.
so okay. So was that we're not counting that as an attack because it was an athletics move, right?
That is an action. You were going
That was
to
an
pick
action.
him up and throw him. That would be your action.
Okay,
You
so
could
that's the
still
same.
move.
I can still move.
If wherever you move, Zeb goes.
And I haven't done a flourish either, right?
You have not.
Can I like I'm trying to figure out how I want him off my arm.
You want him
I
off
hate
your arm?
goblins. I want to like I can't just like pile drive him into the ground.
I would count that as an attack for your next turn.
You
Fair.
could move like closer to the
Okay.
little.
I want to
beak, so that
turn.
next time you
I
can
want to
see
turn and face Finn and scream and be like, "Get this thing off me!" God damn it!
I don't know. It didn't. It
I
didn't
think
go so well last
yeah. I
time.
don't think I want to move because nothing's really. Actually, I'm gonna move towards. I guess I'll move away from him while I yell that and move towards the one that's crawling towards Danielle.
All right. So you are now within the pews, close to him.
Mm-hmm.
Zeb is still on your arm,
Mm-hmm.
and you are moving towards the one on the pews.
Mm-hmm.
You
That
are
was a nightmare.
Yeah.
That nothing went right. Okay.
Okay.
Moving on.
so. Yeah, that wasn't great.
This little motherfucker.
It's Zeb's turn.
Go
Is it?
Zeb.
Oh no! It's not. It's not. I apologize.
Zeb already went.
Zeb already
right?
went.
No.
Zeb
Okay.
missed.
Yeah.
As you turn around, you turn your back from the support, and as you turn around, one larger blast of light that you larger than the ones you've seen before, the same zigzag colors, creates an even larger hobgoblin with a massive long sword
No.
in the middle of the aisle. He
Shit.
looks
Boss.
he looks at Zeb on Oliver's arm. He sees Finn perched and ready to attack Annie, and he sees a charred, fizzling goblin next to that is dying as we speak, next to Amelia. And he looks with the determination of someone who would say something like, never send a boy to do a man's job, you know?
Oh, those guys.
He's kind of badass. Okay.
He's here to clean up. He's here to
I
clean
still
up.
hate goblins.
Can I suck his dick?
If you wanna.
Google that, man.
Can
He
I
might deserve it.
get a perception check from the team? Just from all.
For his dick size?
Not
I
for
thought
dick.
I thought you were gonna say fellatio check.
A fellatio check.
Can you get a fellatio check from the team?
That'll be Arcana.
I got a 2. Oh wait, what did you say? Perception?
Perception, yeah.
Wait, okay, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
I got 4.
Where do you slide the proficiency bonus in again?
I will give you proficiency bonus if you are using a weapon that you're proficient in. I have added the proficiency bonus to all of y'all's attacks already for your attack bonuses whenever you're rolling for attack.
Okay, cool.
Sweet. I got a 13.
13. Amelia, what was that? What did you say, Curtis? Not Curtis, Finn.
I got a 21.
21. So Finn, perched above the entire party, you see for the first time on this hobgoblin, since it's much larger than the rest of the enemies, there's an armband that he is wearing with that same zigzag white and black pattern
They're
on
Nazi.
his arm.
Yeah, Nazi goblins.
You didn't see it on the other goblins since they're much smaller, but all of them are wearing this band.
Oh, I hated these guys for a reason.
That is the hobgoblin's turn just appearing. The goblin with the scimitar on the pews, it is his turn. He has a scimitar in his mouth, so he can't really talk, but he's growling and snorting as he crawls on the pews. He continues to move towards Danielle, realizing that she is the one that is healing the rest of the team and keeping them alive. As he moves and leaves, he leaves melee range of Oliver. So Oliver, you get an attack of opportunity if you can roll for an attack.
12, and then plus an attack bonus?
Yeah, and your attack bonus is like 5. It hits.
Yeah, so 17.
It hits.
Okay, so damage. What's up, dude? Sorry, keep playing. 9 plus 3.
You don't even need to do the math. You have your axe, and now the inertia of Zeb both come down, smash into this goblin, leaving nothing of the pew and nothing of the goblin. Zeb sees what his fate might become and bites down harder if you could take 1 more point of damage.
Fuck! 1? Just 1?
Yeah. Because technically he gets an attack of opportunity as well because he's right next to you.
Fuck that. There's a little goblin on my arm, dude.
Literally latched.
God damn it.
So, Goblin D, he dead. Goblin H is the hobgoblin. That's cute.
He's the dungeon master.
That is now, it is now Amelia's turn.
Hey.
Amelia, just for your understanding, none are within melee range from you anymore. There are 2 on top of the balcony that you know of, or that Finn knows of. He only sees the 2. There's the hobgoblin in the middle of the aisle. There is Zeb on Oliver's arm, and those are both in the shattered remains of the pew. So, what would you like to do for your turn?
So there's nobody near me, right?
Currently, no. The only one that was close to you, you are within, like, you're on the ground, and on the stage right next to you is Curtis, but he's like above you. You're still within range to like touch, if you would need.
Okay. Dang. Okay. Because I was okay. I don't have anything.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Might I recommend? This has been coming in. You have something. You have something that deals splash damage to multiple in a group. You have a level
The
1.
Thunder Wave?
You have Thunder Wave.
Yeah, but it's within 15 foot.
Within 15 feet, you're correct.
Yep.
You can move. You can move within 15 feet. You are. The aisle is 30 feet long. There's aisle directly in the middle, and then you're on the side aisles. You can move 30 feet down the aisle if you would like to get closer to the hobgoblin in the middle, or either the two goblins on the top, or Zeb.
I'm going to move towards the hobgoblin because he's the boss, and then I'm going to use Thunder Wave.
All right. Thunder Wave doesn't require an aim; it just hits.
Mm-hmm.
How much damage? Oh, they have to do a saving throw, correct?
A Constitution saving throw.
What's the area of effect for Thunder Wave?
Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from me.
15-foot
On a
cube
failed.
So you
on
will
a
have to
failed
come.
save.
You will have to come within range of the hobgoblin to be able to do this. Is this still something you want to do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now my question is this: are you aiming at the hobgoblin?
Oh.
From what direction are you aiming at the hobgoblin? Will you pick up Oliver and Zeb in Thunderwave, or are you only aiming at the hobgoblin?
Can I pick up Oliver and Zeb?
Oliver will have to make a Constitution saving throw as well. This will hit.
Don't do that.
This hits all of them.
A creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from me.
What is it called? What is the spell called? Thunder
Wave?
Thunder Wave 5e. I'm looking this up just to make certain. A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube. That's creature includes player characters.
Okay.
Must make a Constitution saving throw. Your Constitution save is your spell save DC. I believe your spell DC is written on the third page of your character sheet. So you can check with Oliver what his Constitution is to see if you want to risk it.
Oliver.
I'll check. I can't check. I'm streaming this screen. I can't look it up.
Oliver.
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 Zeb killed him.
Oliver, what's your Constitution modifier?
Don't blast me, fucking Amelia. Don't blast
Well, that's
me.
why I'm checking.
All right, my Constitution is +1. It's low. It's low.
What is your spell save DC, Amelia?
The 13.
Okay, so you would have to roll higher than a 13, Oliver, in order to not get hit by this. Do you think you could?
Yikes.
How much damage is it's gonna hurt real bad?
3d8.
I already. Oh, dude, that's gonna
no,
kill
it's
me.
2d8.
2d8.
Dude, that could kill me. I'm at 10. That could straight up melt me, and I still have to go beat up the guy.
I'm gonna do it. No, I'm just kidding.
I could maybe do it. That's risky. I just rolled a nat 1 on the last one, so I'm scared.
No, I don't have anything else
I'm scared.
that I
bro.
could
I feel
do.
that.
There's still a goblin on my arm. That's kind of fucked. He's gonna hurt me too.
He would be caught in Thunderwave as well.
So he'd get melted too. What if? Can I fucking use him as a shield?
I like it.
'Cause-
You can use Zeb as
Yes.
a shield to increase your Constitution.
Yes.
Add 3 to the roll. Add 3 to your
Let's do
Constitution
it.
save.
Let's do this. Let's do this, Amelia. Don't fucking kill me.
Oh yeah.
I'm doing this?
Yeah. You're gonna do this. Don't kill me.
All
Are
right.
you sure?
Yep. Do it. Don't kill me, please.
So I'm going to roll Constitution save first for the Hobgoblin. Second for Zeb. Okay. And third, Oliver, could you roll?
11 +1, 12 +3, 14.
Yeah, that's 13.
No, 15.
15. That beats the spell save. So I'm gonna let you know. So I'm just gonna narrate what's going on here. You said 2d8 damage.
Yeah,
Wow.
2d8. 2d8, and you get pushed back 10 feet.
Let's go, baby.
On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
So you're only taking half the damage, and you're not pushed. So
Me?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me write this down. Awesome. So I like seeing the numbers as they appear, and y'all don't know what happened. I feel really cool when that happens.
Shut up.
I feel like a really cool guy when that happens. So Amelia, you have been holding this guitar the entire time. The guitar that you received from the Perot Museum, with quite a lot of weight. Again, just like with that flute, the guitar, you don't have a lot of experience playing any instrument. You sing karaoke in the bar, but no real instrument prowess. You take the guitar from behind your back. It's got a strap. You take it from behind your back. You walk directly in front of this hobgoblin who is probably 3 feet taller than you. You walk behind him, and with one strum of your guitar, the sound shockwave bursts from the guitar, smashing just with reverberating waves pounding into the hobgoblin, sending him into the pews and the rubble where it used to be. Oliver, you hold Zeb in front of you to take less damage. Oliver, you take 5 points of damage and stand strong behind Zeb. Zeb, who is still crying for the loss of his best, his brother. He is crying, and these waves. Have you ever pet a cat and you pet the cat and its eyes kind of like go back a little bit, you know? Imagine each of those waves pounding, and slowly the skin from his eyelids and his face rips off as he is shot into the wall, almost like a fly on the wall, stuck, dead. He unpierces himself from your arm.
Right.
And with the exit wound, you take 2 more points of damage.
Ben, shut up, dude.
You rolled a nat 1. You have to take the damage for it.
Dude.
What are you at?
I'm at 3.
You're at 3?
Yeah.
The hobgoblin lands behind you. He is still alive.
Okay.
So that was Amelia's turn. This one's dead. That takes us to Finn. It is now your turn. When it comes to goblins, there are 2 on
I think I only need to worry about one.
Yeah,
right
there
now,
are.
it seems.
There are 2 on the balcony, and there is one on the. There's the hobgoblin right behind Oliver.
Yeah, I think I need to take one of these guys' eyes out or something.
Yeah.
I need to get the business done. Do I know how strong this guy is compared to what we've encountered?
He just took all of Thunderwave, failing a save throw, and he is still alive.
Do we
So
have
after
any
that-
like
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
After that, how confident am I that I could take him out in one good shot like I had last time?
Could I get
So
an
confident.
Could I get a perception check?
$13.
He looks pretty roughed up.
All right.
You aren't certain you could take him out with one fine hit, but he doesn't look quite as confident as he was when he appeared.
Yeah. Let's go for it. Let's take him out.
Okay. So, could I get you to roll for attack?
It would be so funny if you missed and hit me
He rolls
Wait.
another nat one.
Just domes me.
What am I?
I'm
What am I
like on
rolling
the other
for
side of the
attack here?
cathedral.
What are you rolling? You're rolling just a d20 and adding your dexterity modifier, or your attack bonus next to your longbow in your inventory. So I think it's 5 for you.
Yeah, attack bonus is 5, and I'm rolling. What after that?
Just you're rolling a d20 and adding 5 to it.
Oh, okay. Tight.
He
22.
22. Boy, okay. You reach behind, another arrow exactly as it was. No longer is this instinct coming from someone else. Finn, you are making these decisions. You are perched like a skilled ranger on atop this atop the windowsill of this ornate this sort of ornate stained glass, and you have become whatever energy has been forcing you to make these decisions. You reach back, you pull out a bow, you pull out an arrow, and you shoot it directly at this hobgoblin. Hitting him, could I get you to roll for damage?
Damn. Where the fuck was this accuracy back then?
Hey, I think we got off on the wrong foot. Let's see how it goes.
Screaming.
I think we got off on the wrong
Uh,
shoulder.
That's a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So as this arrow flies perfectly to the back of this hobgoblin's head, it skewers into the ground, and he is pinned to the ground by this arrow, dead. You have killed the hobgoblin as he collapses directly behind a bloodied, injured Oliver.
He died from that.
Smoked.
Oliver, you see this massive giant just collapse to the floor directly behind you. What, it's not going so great.
I want to pick up his body.
I'll see if you want to do that on your turn. Finn, that is your turn unless you want to move. If you do move, you will take fall damage.
Oh, you have jump for 1 minute, so you have to use it again on this turn in order to get down safely, I guess.
Jump is already gone at this point. That was
really?
that was 2 rounds ago, so he has no more jump. He's just up there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought each turn was like 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm. It's 5 seconds per person.
Oh, gosh.
No, I'd just like to take the remainder of my turn to apologize to.
What do you say to Amelia?
Here's the deal. I'm still learning the whole bow and arrow deal. I think I did really really well the first time. Everyone strikes out every once in a while, and I think I'm overall 2 for 3. So I apologize, but it's just kind of the way the game goes, right?
It's okay. You owe me a drink, though.
Ooh. All right, Danielle, before things get too hot and heavy, that's your turn.
Well, obviously I'm going to use...
Wait, don't I have to go after Finn? No?
No, you're after Danielle.
Gotcha.
Nah.
That's what I said.
You're gonna what?
Heal her.
You're gonna heal Oliver with what?
With healing word.
You can do that.
Oh wait,
huh?
I already used that.
Can you use the same spell to fill 2 different spell slots?
I don't know. I mean, I have another one, but he has to be at 0 hit points in order to use it.
Let me see. Can you use the same spell twice? 5e. Yep, you can cast a spell in any slot or higher as many times as you have those slots available. So you can cast Healing Word again.
Okay. So then, I'm going to use Healing Word on Oliver. That was...
Oliver, how low are you?
I'm at this many.
Oh, that's not a whole many.
It's not good.
Yeah.
I hurt.
I've got 4, or plus so 7.
Damn.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Speak that pretty word, Danielle.
Wow.
Your green, sparkly energy just radiates from below your staff, having those same tendrils spiral around Oliver and nurse him back to health.
Feels great.
Don't get too happy, Oliver, because we have 2 goblins who have turns next. Danielle, would you like to move?
I think I'm just gonna duck back down into my little corner.
You're gonna okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
good idea, I guess.
You can't hide. You can go to your corner, but you can't hide. Is the thing?
Okay, well then I'll
because
stay
that would
in
be your
where's-
action.
Where are the other 2 in relation? They're still up top.
Still up top. There's still 2
Okay.
with bows and arrows, full health up top.
Okay.
Do they have? Can they like
I
see
got
me?
I got him taken care of.
They have perfect vision of all of this area. Like they're on the balcony. They could see you. They
Okay.
could see everyone.
So then, can I do like a little roll under one of the pews?
It would get you covered. That would be considered an action, like a hiding action or a dodge sort of a thing.
Mm.
So
And you
no.
already used your healing, so that would be no. You can
Okay.
move farther away from their range, but they have bows, so they can hit you.
Yeah.
Do a little dance.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
isn't it
Hello.
kind of crazy that we like just got these instruments and we like know all these spells?
Well, you have instruments.
I don't know any spells.
Or
Yeah, me either.
I got
I'm,
this
like,
book.
famously good with plants, so I'm not really.
these
I
items?
saw this happening in my future.
I just see like purple fire from Curtis and some like plants growing
Yeah, this is a really pretty axe.
That's strange.
and an axe
Oliver just
Good
likes
axe.
the axe.
And my axe?
and some shitty bow and arrow.
Yeah,
Um,
and Finn's like okay with his bow and arrow.
All right. Okay, hold up. I wanna take some time.
Hey,
uh,
look,
to make sure that everyone
you-
appreciates the fact that
Hold
I
on.
smoked 2
Hold on.
motherfuckers. Okay,
Fair,
maybe there
fair.
could have been some
Okay,
friendly fire.
but
We're not naming
you-
names, but
So
you shot
It
me, so I
happens.
feel like I have a right
and you forgave me,
to
and we're
bag
good.
you on it. Okay, but
As-
I can still make jokes though.
as this argument breaks out among the party, you hear a primal yell and cry from up top on the
No.
balcony. As 2,
Wait, what does it sound like?
what does it sound like? I can't give a primal Cockney
Yes, you
yell.
can.
Sure, you
You can.
can.
Yes, you can.
Hey,
You're the DM.
pull out
You have
those
to.
theater kid skills.
You're the DM.
What?
You have to.
What does a Cockney yell sound like? I guess it sounds a bit like a Wilhelm scream.
Oh!
Yeah, you can't just describe
Yell
it.
like
He
Jason
sort
Statham.
so as 2 goblins reach back to their quivers to get arrows, you hear both of them yell the most Cockney goblin thing you possibly hear them yell. One of them goes, "Bloody shit!" and the other one goes, "Holy tits!" and shoots both of them, aiming at the magical healing powers of Amelia, and both hit.
Me.
Not
Oh,
Amelia.
yeah.
Danielle. Sorry, I keep messing up.
Oh,
Both hit. Both hit.
I was about to be like, God, this is not my combat.
Danielle, you take 8 damage, and followed, you take 7 damage.
Lame. Wait. Oh.
Is she big dead?
Did she just
I'm
die?
dead.
Amelia collapses to the ground, bleeding out at 0 HP.
You mean Danielle?
Danielle, sorry.
Wait,
All I did was try
why
to
are these
Okay.
2 goblins? What's so special about them?
They've been up there. They see that Danielle is providing health and keeping everyone up. This is not their first rodeo, and they understand we have to take out.
Danielle,
She-
no.
As she sacrifices her ability to hide in order to make sure that Oliver is okay, and with that sacrifice is taken down to 0 HP. On your next turn, I'll need you to make death saving throws.
Okay.
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 This got real.
So
I know I was gonna die early, but this seems like a little too early.
Curtis,
Not dead yet.
Curtis, it's
Yeah.
now your turn.
Alright, I'm using magic missile on both them motherfuckers up there in the balcony.
Wait, do you have any healing stuff, Josh? Nothing.
I don't have any healing.
Okay.
I think I'm the only one in the party who has any
Gotcha.
healing
Yeah.
power.
Gotcha.
You are.
I thought someone else had healing word.
No, she used it twice.
Um,
Or maybe not. I maybe.
So what do I do for magic missile? I just roll
Let me look at
D4.
that. Yeah, and they hit instantaneously. So 1d4 plus 1 force damage. You get 3 darts. I believe 3 darts. Yeah, so how many? Once you find out, I need you to select targets for each of the darts before rolling damage. So you can't roll the damage and then divide it at that point. You need to decide who they're hitting first.
Alright, 2 darts hits one dart hits the other.
Okay, can you roll the first 2 d4?
So a 4
Plus 1 is 5.
and a 1.
Plus 1 is 2. Okay. And then I need you to roll for the second one.
I feel 6.
2.
Plus 1 is 3. Okay. So, from your book of spells, 3 razor thin glowing blue darts appear, just flying out of the book, and they swirl around the cathedral. 2 of them hitting a goblin, hitting 2 goblins, or hitting 1 goblin, bang bang, instantly dead. The other one slices through his arm, and he is wounded. The second one. The last one left. Michelle, why are you in the Twitch chat mid campaign? Does anyone know how to bring cleric back? So, Curtis, that was your turn. That was your turn. Hope Finn dies from shooting Amelia. Fuck you, Finn. All right, Oliver. It is now your turn.
All right. The only goblin left is on the balcony, right?
Yes.
I hate goblins, so I'm gonna pick up the big one's body, and I'm gonna again throw it as hard as I fucking can into the support holding the balcony.
Could I get an athletics check?
Yes, absolutely.
This is not to check if you could pick him up. He's dead.
Yeah.
I need to know how hard you can throw him.
Okay. Plus athletics.
Do you want to enter a rage for this?
Yes.
Do you have more than one
Can
rage?
I do 2? I don't remember.
How many rages do you get?
It might be 2. It might be 1 per encounter, or like 2 till to sleep.
Your rage lasts 1 minute. Let me see.
I very much do want to do that though.
Because it would get you advantage on a strength check.
Right.
You can rage as a bonus action. Your rage lasts for 1 minute. It ends early if you're knocked unconscious. Once you have rage, the maximum number of times for your barbarian level. What is the maximum number of times? How many rages do barbarians get? Where are you going, Slater? Once per encounter at first level, you could use this rage once per day. So you cannot, sadly.
Fuck. Okay,
but I still do need an athletics check for you here.
Yeah, so it's a 12.
A 12? You hurl this hobgoblin directly into the support. The support buckles under the weight of this massive being, does not fully come crumbling down, but the goblin up top is knocked off balance as the balcony starts to fall.
Okay, so it's starting to fall. Do you think will it fall eventually under its own weight? Like, is it happening in a few turns? Or
Could I get an investigation? Could I get an investigation check?
Yes. Fuck. Oh my god. 1. Not nat. I have a -1 to investigation.
You've been working with wood all your life, and
God damn it.
It's sort of Wood sort of behaves how it do, you know. It ebbs and it flows. If it want to fall, it might.
It's got its strengths. It's got its weaknesses.
It really might just fall if it wants to, but that's a pretty fine piece of wood. Whoever put that,
did it ever even really happen?
Whoever put that stability pole up, man, they sure damn did a good job.
They did a good job, didn't they?
They sure did. So
I gotta respect craftsmanship.
Amelia, it is now your turn.
I don't get to move or anything because I.
Oh, you can move. You can move closer to it if you want to.
Can I? Yeah, I do want to move towards the support.
Okay. Are you under the balcony? Or are you?
No, absolutely fucking not.
I thought I'd ask.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I want to be like at the edge of the stage or something, right?
You're already.
I don't.
If you went to the edge of the stage,
still on the stage.
No. You're in the pews. If you went to the stage, you'd be moving away from the support.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to be far enough away where it's not gonna fall on me, but I just want to chill there. Right?
Okay. I'll say you're in front of it. You're in front of the support, but you're not. You wouldn't be hit if it collapsed.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Amelia, it's now your turn. This is just a teaching moment from a DM. Bardic Inspiration can affect death saves. That's all I'm going to say.
So I should
do a Bardic Inspiration.
Yes, inspire us.
It's a bonus action.
Please,
It wouldn't take your entire action. It is a bonus action.
What is it? What else does it affect, real quick?
Checks, saving throws, attacks. Anything but damage is what Bardic Inspiration will help.
Damn, we should have done that a minute ago.
She needs to be close enough to you. It's like within 10 feet or something.
Okay.
a D6.
Yeah, you can add. It would be adding a D6 to any check of any kind.
Are you
So you
within
also need
10
to move
feet?
closer
Yeah.
to me, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to move first.
Is it 10 feet? Let me check. Bardic Inspiration 5e. I'm looking this up. It's 60 feet. You can kind of just wave at her and be like, "Hey, good luck," and it would give her Bardic Inspiration. So technically, you could have been giving that to anyone, really.
So what do I need to do?
You just use your bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to Amelia. You already within range at this point.
Okay, so I don't have to throw anything.
Nope. You just you give out you belt out an inspiring.
Danielle.
How do you inspire her to be better? You know, what are you going to use?
Amelia.
You got it, bitch. I believe in you. Yes, girl.
Understand that this is how you have to Bardic Inspire pretty much everyone at this point. So, and you're going to be doing that a lot this campaign. So, are you sure you like this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If you yell "Yes, girl, you got this" to Oliver before he rages, I'm so excited. So that's Bardic Inspiration for Danielle. Amelia, you still have the rest of your turn if you would like to do something.
There's one goblin left, right?
Yeah, it's the one that's bloodied and like sort of messed up on top of the balcony. That is
I'm gonna let
collapsing.
The men take care of that.
Fuck you.
These dumbasses.
Oh my god.
With their swinging things.
I actually want to go. I want to walk over to what's her name? Aliana
Yinlin. Her corpse.
I want to walk over to her corpse and investigate her body.
Interesting. Okay. Could you give me an investigation check?
Yeah.
It's a little late.
She dead as fuck. 17.
Shit. Okay. I need to look up one thing.
She's definitely an elf. Yep, ears.
She's in hell. And I'm meeting her down there with.
You know that she definitely went to hell right now.
While we're all talking,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to let you guys know that I do know Elvish. into the language. I don't know.
Oh, I also have the spell comprehend languages.
Oh.
That's tight.
Pretty cool.
I can't read.
Cool.
I can't read.
So,
I can talk to
Man
animals.
said in the Lord of the Rings.
as you search Aliana's body, you find. What do you find? I know two things that you find specifically, and I don't know if I want you to find the third, or if she had it on her person. So one thing you find for sure, I guess three things. One thing you find for sure is Danielle's cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Secondly, you find, if you would remember from last session, Danielle lost her phone.
Yeah.
She left it in the bar. Secondly, there is this blue orb that you could almost hold in your hand.
She had an orb in her pocket?
Almost hold?
It's about this size. Like, it's smaller than a basketball, but larger than a baseball. Just like a blue orb.
An orb of pure energy?
It's solid. It is solid. It's like a crystal.
Bowling ball.
It's like one of those TV orbs that they would like roll back and forth on that.
I actually was thinking it's a fushigi. It's a fushigi.
So Allie's like really into park games and hacky sack. Fushigi.
You also find a golden ring.
Okay. Is it just a band? Or does it have a diamond or something, other mineral?
Can you?
Is there elvish engraving?
It is a golden band. Can you get me an? No, you don't. You don't need to. You can get this passively. It's not magical.
It's not magical.
It is a glass band or golden band. It is a golden band.
Okay, Curtis asked if Curtis, whatever, asked if there's engravings. Are there engravings?
No.
It's just plain.
It's just a plain golden band. A ring.
Okay, and it's not magical at all.
No, it is not.
Okay. Can I check the phone? Or is that past my turn?
That is all you can do on this action. For your next turn, you can, or once combat ends.
Okay.
Combat ends when people are no longer in danger, and you're still certainly in danger. There's someone aiming someone down in this fight.
Yeah, there's still a goblin alive.
This does not. I'm going to also remind you that combat does not have to end with everyone dead. Combat just ends when there is no more danger.
I also love that I'm dying and you just said, "You go, girl. Let me investigate this dead body."
Oops.
All right.
You got it.
Hey, also, when we started fighting, you were like, "Oh, hey, I wonder what's falling out of this bitch's pockets that we just met."
I'm just trying.
Let me take this flute and throw it at
Get
Amelia.
her wallet. Get her wallet.
It did give us all extra points. I would just like to say
It did give.
Hey,
Yeah, Oliver would be dead if that
That's
wasn't
fair.
the case. Zeb would have
That's
one
me
hit.
and
fair.
Danielle are like the brains of the group, and you guys are just like the muscle.
That's
As it is in real
egotistical
life.
as hell.
Okay, that next turn, Amelia, that's your turn. Finn, it is now yours.
All right. So I'm gonna smoke the last guy too.
You gonna kill him? Alrighty.
Yeah, big time.
All goblins must die.
All goblins must
That's
die.
Oliver saying that.
Okay. Put it on a t-shirt.
But I will say, but before I get into it, I'm gonna need a big save, I think, because I'm under the impression there aren't any curtains that I could magically slide down.
There is lining the ceiling on either end. There are like velvet curtains that line. It sort of like waves up and down for each of the small segments of stained glass, and it's directly behind you.
Okay, tight. I'm still gonna smoke this guy.
Okay, you're gonna shoot him first. Can you get me an attack roll?
6.
6?
Yeah.
Yeah, you miss.
Yeah.
Shit.
Damn, you are not
Oh,
doing well tonight.
wait. I'm sorry. I misspoke. It's another nat 1.
It's a nat 1.
No.
It's
Yep.
a nat 1.
No.
You
Yep.
miss.
Ben, don't do it.
The fuck away from
Ben,
me.
don't fucking do it.
You rolled a nat 1? Okay.
Ben,
Can you
don't
still
do it.
can you still roll damage? Or no.
Ben.
No, I know what to do.
No, you don't.
Hey, I'm half and half, y'all.
No.
Bro, I
dude.
don't have any more
Yeah,
shoulders
it
for
can
you to
really go
hit.
either way with you.
Half my shit's
extreme.
over 20.
You're an
The other
absolute
half
glass
is
cannon.
nat
So as you pull, you go to attack this goblin. You reach back, and you're sort of in a flow at this point, right? You've just been hitting people all over. No longer are you being motivated by this energy that you didn't understand. It's you. And when Finn works at the welding shop, he gets into a bit of this sort of flow state. He gets a little cocky. He knows he's the best, He's the best at this. As that cockiness comes in, you go to grab an arrow as you expect it to fly into your hand. It flies up, you grab too early, it cuts your hand. Okay? This shocks you, and you fall from... Yeah. You fall from the balcony into the pews, taking 5 points of damage.
Oh my gosh, ouchie. That's
30
good.
foot fall.
What do I take that away from?
Your HP?
HP.
I thought you were gonna make him shoot me, dude.
No, I wasn't gonna make him do that. I can't make him.
Oh.
Yeah, it would kill Oliver.
I would be in front, dude. Yeah.
So, yeah. You fall. You take 5 points of damage. You're now prone, so the rest of your turn is null and void. So that sends us to.
Hey, I'm back down, you guys. What's up?
Hey, welcome back to Earth, homie.
This shit's what I meant to do.
Danielle, it's now your turn. You get a death saving throw, please.
All right, that's the D20.
That is D20 plus a D6 because you have
Okay.
bardic inspiration. If
All right, so hold on. I got 19 and then 1.
okay, but not a natural 20. Just
No, 19.
a dirty 20, a real dirty 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 1. So for those of y'all, this is how dying works. Once you flatline, you have to roll death saving throws. You roll a d20. If it's higher than 10, you get a save. If it's lower than 10, you get a failure. First time you get 3 saves or 3 failures, you either die permanently or live.
Okay.
Danielle, you rolled a 19 first. You did not have to use that bardic inspiration on that, and I'm not going to make it so you had to, because you rolled your 19. That would have already been a save. If you had known that, you wouldn't have rolled your d6 to add to it. So you still have that bardic inspiration to use for your next throws. But
Sweet.
1 save. Congrats. If you roll a natural 20, you get 2 saves. If you roll natural 1, you get 2 fails.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good to know.
Wow.
So regardless of any other modifiers added to it. But
Cool.
permanent death is the consequence. And
Yes.
the what you would gain from this would be being stabilized. You would be stable at 0 HP, but you would not be dead.
Okay.
So that's Danielle's turn. The goblin on top of the balcony. He's bloodied, he's bruised, he's knocked off balance, and he's still aiming. He's trying to hit Oliver still because that's the closest one he sees. Being off balance, he's rolling with disadvantage.
Fuck out of here.
It's really close. It's really, really close. Oliver, you are, after throwing this hobgoblin into the stability pole, you see this goblin as he pulls an arrow, and the balcony lowers as he starts aiming directly at you. Okay? He pulls back the string, and it whizzes right by your head, hitting the ground.
Okay.
You're safe.
Okay.
He missed.
Okay.
Curtis, now's your turn.
Yeah. So what's the goblin that was up on the balcony doing right now?
He just shot at Oliver, and he's looking pretty damn hurt.
Is he like falling?
He's off balance a little bit, but he's not going to fall off the balcony. He's just a little unstable.
Oh, okay. Throw another firebolt. The cantrip.
Cool. Could you roll for that attack?
It's just a D20, right?
Yeah. Plus your 5.
18. So 18 plus 5.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit. Could you roll for damage?
Then 10. Eight.
Okay. So just like with the goblin behind Amelia, he bursts into flames and collapses in a pile of ash. This fire transfers to the wooden support, catching it on fire and collapsing the balcony in front of all of y'all in a pile of rubble. You are safe. There are no more goblins in the cathedral.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Good shit, Curtis.
So,
Throw some mellows.
congratulations. That's the end of your combat. Danielle, if you would like to roll the rest of your death saving throws.
Yes, please.
Could you roll a d20 for me?
Yeah. All right, I got a 4 on that one.
If you want to use your bardic inspiration to possibly get exactly 10, or if you want to save that for another one.
I'll save that for another one.
You have a success and a failure. Okay.
Right, and then 17.
Cool. That's a second success. You get one more success and you're good.
And a natural 20.
Yeah.
With that natural
feels
20,
good.
you are brought back to life with 1 HP.
Nice.
Oh,
You're
hell
stable.
yeah.
You're able
Nice.
to walk around. You are good. And just with a sudden jolt of duty and dedication, I'm going to explain to you what
And Reiki teachings.
you saw
Not.
as you were flatlined. You, Danielle, were dead. You were dead for a time.
He's big dead.
The last thing you remember is being hit by 2 arrows, one on either shoulder, as you collapse to the ground. Your eyes close and you open and you find yourself in this natural, I want to call it like an oasis, not because you're in a desert, but because there are trees and a pool, a natural healing pool directly in front of you, and everything around you outside of it is not sand and in brown and yellow. It is pure white. There's nothing there. You're sitting, just dipping your feet into this pool, and an older, withered man with a wolf, like a wolf with green eyes, just hobbles right next to you. He's got a cane. He's got long white hair and a long white beard that's braided.
It's God.
He takes his sandals off and he sits right next to you.
God, why is that?
Sandals off.
And he looks at you.
They're like the cool ones with the Velcro straps.
Yeah. they're not those weird ones that wrap around the big toe. What are those called?
No, he's got like he's got
Tacos.
Birkenstocks.
They're
No,
Birks.
yeah,
They're
big
totally
Birks.
Birks.
Big-
God
Like
wears
worn out.
They're
Yeah.
Birkenstocks. He's not looking
Big
at
Birks
you
guy.
as he does this. He's sort of looking around like he's done this before. He takes a seat right next to you, and then he looks at you. And he goes, "Man, they got you. What? Who are you?" And then you are sucked back into reality as you take a breath and you're brought back to life.
He saw you.
Who am I?
Could I get a perception check?
Yeah. I got an 8. Can I use the bardic inspiration for this one?
Absolutely.
3.
11.
So, yeah. Oh wait, plus my 14 plus my
14. Awesome.
Yeah.
You have never seen that being before. That being obviously did not expect to see you. From your time working with people in your yoga studio, you have enough charisma and understanding to know that you have entered conversations before that have surprised people. You've seen two people having a conversation and you have butted your way in at times and you've seen the look of someone turning and expecting to see one person and then seeing somebody else. That is the same look you received from this being, where they expected someone, but when they saw that it was you, there was surprise.
Interesting.
Ooh.
So
That's odd.
Can you suck his dick?
She's back to life. She can't suck his dick. She cannot suck his dick.
Save it
In
for
the
Kyle.
spirit world?
Kyle.
Nice bird.
If you suck dick, you lose 1 HP.
I'm gonna say that right now. If
Or
any
you
of
gay.
y'all, if any
No!
of y'all suck dick, curse. I'm making my own curse that is worse than the curse of Zep on your arm. So
All right, hey, we're gonna work around this, y'all.
Yeah.
I hate
That
that
spell.
this
So
is what you've
AJ's
latched
rolling.
onto. If So what I want to leave y'all with is this. The dust has settled on this battle. A group of strangers, which is what you still are, complete strangers, holding magical weapons that you don't really understand what they're for or why other people wanted them, but they're obviously quite important. In Amelia, as you look at Danielle's phone, you see that there are, first of all, multiple missed calls from Josh. FaceTime requests from Josh, her lover on the road, that she decided not to answer before she went to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, you see a recently sent text message from that phone to a number that is not saved on the phone, which is a picture of the golden band.
Mm-hmm.
That was recently sent out from this phone. The most recently sent out text message.
Before or after she died?
Far before.
Okay.
About 3 p.m. the day before. Or 3
that's
p.m.
what?
the same day.
When they were at the bar, right?
This would have been before.
Oh no, this was
before they
before
made
the
it to
bar.
the bar.
Okay.
I was hoping one of y'all would remember, and the one that was supposed to remember it is currently not in frame. I thought he would remember it when he saw it. Could I get an investigation check from all?
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 20.
This is a wedding band.
Oh boy.
Oh
Oh.
my fucking god, mom and dad.
Oh.
Well, I recognize this ring.
And that's where I'm going to leave y'all. That's the end of our session today. Everyone, thank you so much for joining. Everyone, thank you for watching. We've got a pretty good audience right now, which is really nice.
Hell yeah.
Next week, we're going to jump right back in on this next week, if all of y'all are free. If not, I don't know. I didn't talk about scheduling. Hopefully next Tuesday, where we can kick this off again.
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.